Yo, what it do? Man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. Another Charger conversation. With your mans in there. Your uncle. Hostile takeover. Man. So, I'm wearing my Nip shirt because the other day was the anniversary of his death, so RIP Neighborhood Nip. But I do got a few shout outs real quick. Shout out to the homie Triune on his NAACP Image Award. He won it for a song that he did on a docuseries called High on the Hog, Season 2, Episode 4. And also shout out to the homie who actually married my wife and I. Shout out to Judah One on his upcoming holiday. Basically, his hometown of Pomona, California, is naming April 13th after him. So shout out to that. He's also Pomona's inaugural poet laureate. You know, so my man's doing big things. And shout out to those guys. Now, I know y'all didn't tune in for that, but I included it. It's a freebie. But what we talking about today? We're talking about never letting her spin the block. Here's why. Well, first, let me give you a scenario. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to a girl. You may or may not have got to the dating phase. You may or may not have smashed. Doesn't matter. You may or may not be in a relationship. It doesn't matter. Never let her spin the block. Especially if she ends it with you. If she ends it with you, that shit is permanent. End of story. Now, why is that? Actions have consequences, bro. So let me give you a hypothetical. You talking to shorty on the phone, whatever. You know, y'all big chopping it up. Like I said, you may or may not be dating, in a relationship, smashed, whatever. But y'all chopping it up. Y'all been kicking it, at least verbally, whatever. And she decides that she doesn't want to talk to you no more. Number one, say okay and let it ride. I already did that video. There's only one way to handle rejection. There's only one. Say okay and let it ride. But here's the caveat, right? She cut you off. So, this is what you do. Say okay, let it ride, and end all communication. Do not block her. Do not. But you end all communication and continue life as normal, right? That means no calls, no texts, no DMs, nothing. Then you see what happens. And most of the time it's going to be nothing. Because if she was that big on you in the first place, she wouldn't have ended it. On the off chance that she does hit you up later on some hey big head type shit, answer. Take your time to answer, but answer. If she texts you at 1 p.m., answer at 6. And here's the other thing. You have to leave it unseen. Just take the little notification at the top of your phone. Oh, so-and-so text, bet. and leave it there for at least a few hours, maybe even the next day. Then you answer casual, like, hey, what's up? I'm going to tell you what happened that she's not going to tell you. The dude she liked better than you treated her like shit. But she's not going to tell you that part. She's not going to keep it tall with you, bro. But I will. The dude she liked better than you treated her like shit. It didn't work out. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Now, she's going to say some shit like she was working on her or on her spiritual journey. Bullshit. Because if that was the case, she wouldn't have been talking to you. Now, do not bring up none of the old shit. Start it fresh. And keep it casual as fuck. Like nothing specific, nothing about linking up, nothing. Just chop it. Just chop it up. You know what I mean? Let her do that. And if that's what she wants to do, she will. She will bring it up. This is where you twist. This is the plot twist, though. Up the ante. Whatever you wanted from her before, you move the needle on her. You either want more or less, right? And it's never, ever you want a relationship. That shit, she lost a chance at that the first time. So, it's a given that the first time y'all was talking, you was trying to smash. Whether you wanted to date her, seriously, or just smash. But this time, all right, if you wanted to date her, now you just want to smash. Move the needle. If you just wanted to smash, now she has to bring a friend. You know what I'm saying? Now she has to bring her own girl. Move the needle. Always. Because what women think is that they can put you off to the side, come back when they want, and start right there where it left off. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's never going to be the same. Ever. Because she's not the same girl that you was talking to the first time. She done been through some shit done been through her. Come on, bro. So move the needle. And it's never ever move it toward a relationship or anything serious. Because if she wanted that, she wouldn't have cut you off the first time. So, that's how you handle that. And yep, it's very specific, very short. Why? Why draw it out? And you be upfront and let her know upfront, like, hey, this is what I'm after. If you ain't down, cool. But don't do the friend zone, whatever. Either way, when she cuts you out the first time or if she says no the second time, do not do the friend zone. Ever. It's never to your advantage. Ever. Now, I'm not saying don't ever be friends with a girl. I mean, you got girls from, your hometown that your homegirl that you grew up with, whatever, right? I already made that video. It's cool to have female friends, just not a female best friend, right? So, don't get it twisted. You can have female friends, but it's never a girl you used to talk to, ever. This is the rule. If we ain't freaking, we ain't speaking. So basically, if she ain't trying to let you clap cheeks, then why are y'all talking? When really that's all you want anyway. What, the off chance she might let you clap her cheeks later? For what, one time? Nah. because you could be spending that time doing other shit. But there's also a second reason that you quit all communication if she cut you off the first time, right? You should have other shit to do. You should have money to get. You should have, a new skill set to acquire, or a new skill set within, your current career, whatever. There's always something to do. Always. So with that said, why would you keep talking to someone who just said, no, you can't have what you was after with me? It doesn't make sense, right? Right. You should always have something else to do anyway. So it's no sweat off your back if she don't want to talk. Just freed up time to do more shit for you, because that's what you should be doing anyway. So just add on to it. The little, 30 minutes or whatever you was talking to her, spend that shit at the gym. Spend that shit learning something, reading, meditating. Who gives a fuck? Also, it's gonna take away from you meeting other women. That should go without saying. So, why bother? Again, if we ain't freaking, we ain't speaking. Now, again, you let her know this up front, and she's gonna make a decision. Most of the time it's gonna be no, so be prepared to hear it. Here's the thing though, you're not losing shit, because she really wasn't trying to let you smash in the first place. When she came back trying to hit you up, she really wasn't trying to let you smash, or she would have let you smash the first time. So come on, use some common sense, right? Move the needle always. That way, she has no one but herself to blame for why, she was thinking about you, so she has herself to blame for why y'all ain't still talking, y'all ain't, together, whatever the fuck it is. She did that. Now, if you cut her off, same thing though. No communication. None. Here's why. Consequences. If you cut her off and it's not total, and you're still talking to her, still hitting her up, did you really cut her off? It makes you look wishy-washy. It makes you look indecisive. And that indecisive, wishy-washy shit is never attractive anyway. So just totally cut her off. Then, when you decide that, you're going through a dry spell or whatever, and you want to hit her up and, try to clap cheeks for a night or whatever, then you hit her up and you let her know, after the little niceties and bullshit like that, you let her know, hey, what you doing tonight? Also, the answer will probably be no, so be prepared. But the overall theme of this is no block spinning. You're not talking to them for a reason. They're your ex for a reason. And whatever that reason is, let that be the reason and keep it pushing. All right? As always, middle fingers up. Be safe. Stay dangerous.